I love it, and I hope to see them do well as we get ready for match number 3, powered by Intel, about to kick off. What team will punch their ticket to the weekly final and their shot at a massive pile of cash? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go now to Pansy and Matchroom. It is time for Battle Royale.
Thank you, Toffee. Making our way over towards Miramar. We're going to be starting off back around the trailer park area and ending back over the special island everybody always wants the circle to end on. Most likely we're not going to see it happen back over there, but I see a lot of teams now starting to make their drop in positioning. The switch between maps could provide a little bit of a shift in meta and style, because if you remember, if we look back over towards Miramar at the start of the day, we got a very hard northeastern circle that was really a recipe for disaster for a lot of these teams.
You're spot on with that. We had a good couple kind of try their best, of course, but Petrichor Road were in such a fantastic position to capitalize on that. It was very hard to see anyone else finding a way in, of course, but maybe a new circle could provide a little bit more life in some of these teams. And as you said, look, the islands are there. I'll always get excited for it. I always want to see it. Maybe, just maybe, I'll be treated to it one fine day. I don't know, but for now, it should. I imagine it'll be a more standard circle, which, hey, the teams want to have. They want to make sure they have everything at their disposal, every chance possible. And of course, a new team joins the lobby, and it's Gen.G. And look, a dangerous team through most of the play days. They're not, one of these kind of like middling teams. They can certainly provide a bit of danger, and I think that's the story kind of going forward today, that there is going to be a lot of danger in the teams coming in. The lobby does not get easier, it probably just gets harder. So far so good, but here comes the problem. Meta are going to see a fair crack of it, and they do. Ada goes down, and I think that's unrecoverable at this point, kind of left on the hillside. And yes, Meta can have some shots thrown towards them, but it's not enough to dissuade them from getting that flush potentially in the next couple of seconds. No, stolen away by infantry, so Longsker are going to claim that.
Ooh, Oath is in some trouble running along the same point. See Meta taking some shots back into him. Remember, T1 just stopped along this point. It looks like Oath wants to go for the exact same position. Just rolling through. The vehicle doesn't connect with anybody. They try to go for the jump out, but there's nowhere to go. T1 just mops 3 members up fast, and Relo now has to make some type of recommitment. Rolling back up the hillside. 18 life. Nero nowhere to go. Meta back behind him, and that's going to be all she wrote for Oath. This circle is too tiny for the 63 players that we had coming in, so it's about to be a run-and-gun firefight every step of the way. Navi loses a member as well. Besto trying to get the peek around, takes a ton of damage, and is having to retreat back in, trying to defend himself up to buy some time to maybe get some meds.
Oh, he's fully flashed, fully blind. Venotica's going to make light work of that, and Navi go down in 15th. That area we just saw T1 and Oath fighting over is such a priority position, especially in those previous games that we've witnessed with this similar circle. That little ridgeline that runs just towards the fields.
Ooh, that could be pretty good depending on bounce. Oh, but it's going to be Tiemba that gets the shot back over towards Aqua 5, stepping away from it. Star-Lord's in some trouble right now. You can see the fact that they can't lean back in towards their dip. Remember that Meta has a little bit of a position that they can play back behind this, so peeking is absolutely detrimental for both these teams. But Tiemba realizes their opportunity. M200 just walks around the corner, gets one, but gets dropped off of on a different angle, and it's going to be Kia that's providing an overwatch position and just raining in death on both of these teams. There is near on no options for anybody as they just have to drop back down towards their belly. Now it's going to be Gen.G from another angle. Tiemba wanted this fight, but didn't realize how it was going to turn into a 3rd, 4th, and 5th party fiesta for them.
This is everyone piling in, and with that circle update, you can see as to why. We said it before, this is a very common position, a very prioritized position when the circle is moving this way, and now just that 1v1 remains. Ming's trying to find his way around the smoke, gets the surprise, gets the kill, and well, he gets the position, but he's all on his lonesome now. Seeing this, I wonder if someone's going to flex off the back. Looks like a Freaks are in the vehicles to try to make the move for it, and it's going to get some sprays, but right now it's Ents trying to stay alive. Multi-Circle Gaming being pressured now by the Finns, working their way through, but the position pre-established by Multi-Circle Gaming. Ents are looking rough around the edges. They're going to need some of that Tixu magic, maybe some squeaky damage to come out. Rustamar's still alive as well. Yes, they've lost out on Dickory, but they're still in a bit of a deadly position. Nade almost could be in the death of them, but there's a Freaks trying to move into that power position, and simply put, this is the Bermuda Triangle over here. Anyone who goes there goes missing. Finally, a Freaks trying to stabilize, but now I'm seeing Gen.G in the vehicles. No way, Tank. No way. That's ambitious. Just set fire to the floor. Liquid on the move. They want to chime in as well. You're going to have two big teams here. This is all being fought for. Does Sonics come in as well?
No, surely not. Sonics realizes that this is way too much. It looks like they're going to circle around. They're going to opt into the longhouse at the end of it. Evilia's trying to get over there. This is just an absolute bloodbath. Sonics tries to go for the peek around, but Evilia's just absolutely on fire, trying to get away from the position. Finally does get dropped on top of him. So now Sonic's getting a little bit more control of the longhouse. It's going to be multi-circle gaming now, caught in between 3 different teams and just a tiny house to live off of. Ince gets control back over towards the barns themselves. Kind of the warehouse positioning, and the storage area is going to go back over towards Team Liquid. Sonics get the longhouse and just tank by himself. Meanwhile, our dip is still blowing up on the other side. There's Gen.G rolling back in. A freak of freaks just trying to line up. It is just team upon team that's decided, that's it. I want this spot, and everybody's going to have to fight me for it. Gen.G now starting to get control of this area, and I think that finally, there is no extra team.
Shoot to kill, though, in the vehicles. Where the hell do they go? They could go to the fields. They could go to the hillside by Gen.G. You're not going to go to the compound on the left. It's too busy. They've seen all of that. They're having none of what they're trying to sell. Meta popping some shots out, and it's going to be Rustamar trying to just destroy Liquid's chances. The nades coming in to force him away from the angle, and Liquid's starting to build on through. They have to get this fight going or get moving. One of the two options. Shoot to kill, opt to go towards, it looks like the field position. We saw H-Win in this spot not too long ago, actually. So again, something that some of these teams are trying to work with as a secondary spot. Now already, MCG going to receive a fair bit of attention off the back of this, and there goes Tank. So that will be, looks like Sonic's picking that up, you know, and for now, let's see what Liquid do with this. They're the next one to try and make that mad dash. Again, the field's an option, or the hillside just off to the back. You can maybe house one more team, maybe 2 at most.
Oh, Liquid, are you trying to roll into the same neighborhood as we've seen 4 different teams die at? They do have the wherewithal to stop beforehand. Day Trade still just trying to supervise everything that's going on in these rotations. That's going to be actually getting spotted out. He's going to go ahead and get dropped. He was the tail in defense for the rest of the team.
Now we're looking at the kind of final battle for this compound, or what remains of it. You can see Rustamar burning alive. Tixu's in all kinds of damage, and now Rustamar makes the run, but he dies for it. Ents are done. We're down to 8 teams here. Day Trade make their way in, but not without Zenith keeping track of them. This is the fight further north of Liquid and Gen.G. This was another set of teams potentially folding into the same sort of mess. Now further afield, you can have Down 1 and Meta taking a fight as well. Penta unrelenting. He's going to continue forward towards Liquid. He hates them in that position. He wants to claim it. Shoot to kill in a very good position if they can keep defending this, but it's going to be flashed down on the bottom of that hill. None of the nades finding Day Trade somehow staying alive. Penta flushes Shrimzy. Shoot to kill again, making their name noted on that kill feed. Looking towards the edge of that compound, they've shut it down. 4 big kills. Shoot to kill, control the fields. But let's see that circle. It's gone pretty much just southeast, so that plays in Down 1. This plays in Meta, but still Zenith, Day Trade desperately trying to fight for survival.
Penta looks back over towards Day Trade, keeps glancing back over towards Meta's position, trying to make sure he keeps his head on a swivel with everything that's going on. But do not forget about Dom 1 Kia back over towards the north of the circle, starting to look back over towards Zenith's positioning as well. So that means that Day Trade, Zenith, Liquid, all in a ton of trouble and all pretty close to each other. They're going to have to figure out some way to get separation or win a firefight to at least try to make it towards the zone, while 3 to 4 different teams are looking their direction.
Already, Jeems is going to be knocked down at Shoot to Kill, just punishing that ridgeline, and Day Trade could be on the chopping block next if they decide to go to the southern side. Zenith opting for the vehicle, but we already know towards the east, Down 1 has full vision on this Flash Finds kickstart. I think Zenith are down to 1, if anyone for now. There's the flush, and it looks like Zenith are done for. We're down to 6. Shoot to Kill coming alive as a Down 1 Kia. Surely it's got to be either Gen.G, Down 1 Meta, or Shoot to Kill at this point. I don't see Day Trade making it out of here.
There are so little options. You can see that the blue is coming in now. Clib's on the other side. He gets spotted out by Luke. He goes down. Liquid is eliminated. Day Trade has their option of dealing with pushing towards Shoot to Kill, Gen.G, or Kia, who all 3 see their positioning. So that is just so many different firing angles coming for them. There's no options. They're just like peeking up. They're sitting ducks at this stage. It's just a matter of who finds the angle over towards them. And it looks like it's going to be Gen.G that racks up all of those kills.
And in a couple of seconds, we're going to find out here. Wow, okay, so it's pretty much a 50-50 slice. Now, Meta can shuffle in. I wonder how open they'll potentially be to Down 1 or Gen.G or Shoot to Kill. Now, Shoot to Kill do need to get a little bit of a move on. They have the safety of a little bit of a ridgeline to stay in this, but you can see the nade down by all intentions. They want to try and get past Gen.G. The nades do start coming in. Esther's there, Loki's there, Pio's there. The nades come right back out on the other side. They try and get them before they have to. Pio's finds it, but under one of the heaviest fraggers in the entire lobby is popping off. and he's just been working through all of his bullets. He's barely got 30 rounds left to play with, but Gen.G are on their knees. PO's knocked, Lockie's knocked, Ether and Onyx. Kurt's making the run for it as well. They're using the low ground to perfection. The flashes come in, and Meta are making a move as well. They've switched over to the other side, under the shadow of the battle going on. Great move from them. Molotovs on the ridgeline might keep Gen.G safe for a second, but Penta already right next to them. But how has Ninonix found one of the meta players instead? Gen.G have too many fights now. They are not happy here.
With this, Kia has the entirety of the East to themselves. It's caused everything to slow down for just a second. They've got vision on everything that's happening inside of this fight. Purdy Curdy is still just trying to find the last remnants of Gen.G to inflict the damage that he can. It's all going to be about fighting over this dip. That has been the entirety of this game. Everybody wants control of this position due to how strong it is. Everybody from Shoot to Kill knows the fact that they can make a play around this. If they can get this position, they can maybe take the fight to Kia. But a nice little sneaky play from under Lauren could find the angle to absolutely turn this game on its head.
Oh my. They have no idea he's there. He has complete vision, but he's got 3 bullets. That's it. He's got... Oh, he lands it. The final bullet under. Bringing death from above. Brilliant play. And look at this adjustment. Down 1 Kia are playing a phenomenal game right now. Whether or not they convert, I don't know. But I've got to say it. I'm loving what they're doing. But look how low they are on ammo. They have been just peppering everyone. This might come down to them simply running out of some ammo on certain kind of, maybe a mini, maybe an SLR or something of such. They are going to be in a spot of bother if they don't be careful with what they've got left. However, Inonix still has an aid left for Luke, so gives him a parting gift as Gen.G are down to 2. Still making a valiant stand, and Shoot to Kill receiving too much attention. They didn't expect Under to be up above, and he's found some more! Under again, 3'd up, geared up, looking to go, and he has the high ground, and look at Shoot to Kill. Instantly have to respond, and they are now in desperate times. This has gone from a pretty powerful position for them onto that Gen.G fight to going, uh-oh, wait, why is there someone above us fighting now?
We see multiple members of Meta up. A lot of times when they make it into the late game, they're dealing with remnants. This is a potentially strong position from them, as now they do have both sides of the road that they have a touch of control over. Kia to the north in a similar position. Sandwiched in between that, you can see it's going to be Gen.G and Shoot to Kill trying to find some scrappy way to fight their way through this one, but it's just going to be Luke 12 looking back over this direction with no real options to work with. Meta, they have the capabilities to find the lines of sight to potentially take it towards Kia. A couple of shots are going to go through, and that's going to be Kale going down from Anonix. Anonix still not giving up from this position. They know the fact that they're right along the edge of the zone, and maybe Shoot to Kill could come up behind them, but they're still just trying to find some hope, some sliver of a way to try to make this work, while Kia has every single card and every single advantage. Meta has the opportunity, has the capabilities, and we know can bring the raw firepower and the raw aggression to maybe take it to Kia, who sometimes plays a touch too passively. As you can see, repositioning right now back towards the east and kind of letting everything settle. With this, that's opening up more opportunities for Luke 12 to reposition and look back over towards Gen.G. You can see trying to still find some way to get something out of this, as what Under is repositioning back over here. Finally, PO does connect back with Shoot to Kill, takes them down, but PO looks back over towards Kia, gets the shots onto him as well. PO is absolutely trying to turn this one around.
Gen.G are immovable. They have hunkered down so hard. They've outlived Shoot to Kill at this point. The nade finally comes in from Meta, and we might be getting towards this down 1 Kia up against Meta final endgame, but PO still trying to make a damn good stand for this. He will not go down without a fight. The entirety of Gen.G has to be proud of this performance. It probably won't get them the win, but I'm looking at what Meta are doing here. They're trying to split the battlefield. I like that readjust from Wicked there. Puts himself in a great position. PO is still alive, but it feels like a matter of how long. Could he be the downfall of Meta here? If they overly focus towards down 1, that could be the death of them, but they're still very aware, and that nade comes in close enough that PO has to move.
PO is in so much trouble right now. He's got the blue zone behind him. It's going to tick for so much damage. He's trying to make sure that nobody has an angle back for him. Gets the shot onto Wicked. That absolutely ruins Meta's strategy. He does go down. Shots ring true from Kale.
Wow.
And now it's just Meta versus Kia lining up against each other.
What a parting gift. To knock Wicked alleviates so much pressure of the down 1. That is a true gift to down 1 Kia from Gen.G, and you can see them trying to get him back up. They're trying to split the field. That's huge. Kale goes down. Suddenly Meta have a huge advantage. This could be their game. Oh, the spray as well. This is looking like down 1 have let their foot off the gas again, and Meta close out the game.
Such a strong performance. Meta walk away with the victory. They had to fight themselves uphill, taking it to Kia, who was just providing so much damage and everything.
All my life I want money and power, respect my mind, or die from last shout. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud nine, and this line is never on vacation.